Senator, thank you so much for joining us. You've said the relief bill is not adequate. I know you pushed for more money for direct payments to Americans who are in desperate need right now. In your view, why does this deal fall short?
It falls short, Wolf, because this country today is facing the worst set of crises that we have faced in the modern history of this country. I mean, as we speak, you're looking at tens of millions of families that face eviction from their homes because they lost their jobs, they have no income. You're looking at a record level of hunger in the United States of America. We got over 90 million people who are uninsured or underinsured in the midst of the worst pandemic in the modern history of our country. And you see poverty rising very, very significantly. So with all of those crises out there, what we needed was a major, major response to tell the working families of this country who are struggling to keep their families in place, we hear their pain and we are responding. Now, this bill, to be honest, has a lot of very important stuff in it. I mean, we worked very hard. I worked with Senator Hawley to make sure there would be direct payments. I wanted $1,200. We ended up with $600. Which for a family of four, the average family of four, will be $2,400. Will that help? Yes, it will. Is it enough? No, it is not. We managed to extend unemployment for another 11 weeks at a supplement of $300 on top of normal unemployment. Is that enough? No, it should have been for 4 months, and that number should have been higher. We provided zero financial aid to states and localities all over this country who are suffering devastating financial problems, which will mean they have to lay off firemen and police officers and teachers and so forth and so on. So this is a step forward. It is better than nothing, but it is nowhere near, in my view, where it should be going. And I should say, I very much look forward to when President Biden is in office, that immediately, first thing he has got to do is to address this crisis and figure out a way as to how we can provide help to so many families facing economic devastation.
A lot will depend, of course, on who wins those two Senate runoff seats, whether the Democrats are the majority in the Senate or the Republicans, as you know a lot better than I do. Bottom line, are you going to vote for this bill tonight?
Yes, I will.
You will vote for it. It's not perfect by any means, but it's got a lot of good things in there, as you correctly point out. If the legislation is passed tonight or tomorrow, Senator, when can Americans expect to finally receive those much-needed stimulus checks that you fought to secure?
According to Secretary Mnuchin, if people have the direct deposit capabilities, that money could be in their accounts within a week or two. Depending on the state in which you are living, unemployment help will get out sooner or later. I think this time around the states should do better than they did the first time we were dealing with unemployment. So in terms of the direct payments of $600, that money should be going out quite soon. And I can tell you that families in Vermont and all over this country desperately need that help.
Yeah, there are so many millions of Americans who are now in poverty because of the pandemic, simply are having trouble feeding their kids, simply having trouble paying the rent. They desperately need this assistance, and that's an important statement indeed.